I work with 4 other women in the Elle.com Scholars Program, and we travel together, we hold each other accountable, we write together, research, and through this came the Seat at the Table syllabus.
A Seat at the Table syllabus originated from a car ride back from an event including Melissa Perry and Solange talking about Black Girl Magic.
And it was really interesting because not everybody in the cohort had the same relationship with Solange. Some people really loved her and knew all of her work. Some people were less familiar, but what was really beautiful was that in the process of doing the research before the interview, we all really got to listen to A Seat at the Table. And then we had the really cool experience of meeting Solange, and from that came the idea to kind of craft a syllabus similar to the Lemonade syllabus put together by Candace Benbow, but not exactly.
I didn't want the Lemonade syllabus to exist in this vacuum, right? I wanted it to create and generate possibility. And so to hear from Elle.com scholars who are really interested in thinking about young feminism and the ways in which it's emerging, and then to use A Seat at the Table to create a syllabus which is going to be a companion piece to the Lemonade syllabus, it was really exciting.
I think one of the biggest themes that we heard throughout A Seat at the Table was this idea of resisting racism. We hear that in Don't Touch My Hair. What we hear is Solange taking in what the world thinks about her as a Black woman and being ready to do something about it. And we thought about when our identities as girls and women of color start to be formed, and that can be at a very young age. And so that brought us to the idea of a seat at the lunch table and thinking about how young girls are coming to terms with race and gender, especially today in our political climate when we're constantly hearing news and ideas and rhetoric about immigration, about religion, about race. Kids are not escaping that in the same way that we're not escaping that.
So we believe it's important to center young women in the syllabus because we're all young women. That is what we know. All of us have our own personal beautiful experiences, even though we might have only lived 21 or 22 years.
Some of the young women who decided to submit to the syllabus submitted the work of Audre Lorde, The Erotic is Power. In this book, she talks about how Black women in particular can, the ways in which they can explore reclaiming sexuality as a basis for reclaiming political power. So A Seat at the Table to me has me thinking about who gets to be in certain spaces and who gets to be heard.
It's about including voices that are traditionally excluded from the dialogue, people who have to bring their own chairs to the table normally, and I think that that the work we're doing with Elle.com is trying to provide a seat for these women at the table.